Yeah, what up? What up, Chubby? Like base boxing basement in the house. Yeah, I just want to say thanks. Some of me fans have been saying that yeah, Time Booth played my Ryan Gacy video. I was on that live early, but um, um, yeah, I flaked out. Unfortunately, been taken down anyway. But yeah, Time puts up a lot of my comments and bigs up the videos. I know he watches the lives. He said so. Yeah, I'm very grateful. Yeah, Tan changed the banter game, and he's still alive. His channel's still there. I love the original channel, man. That was just gold, man. What a shame the haters took that down, man. But yeah, it was a real shame. But anyway, yeah. So what's going on? Yeah, well, I didn't really want to do a video. I've been busy going to the gym, taking care of business. Yeah, trying to make some side hustle money, cause some fat pig, jealous fat pig, coward, took away my money. And by the way, thanks to all the people that have given me cash apps, man. Yeah, me funds have given me a lot of cash app, which I appreciate. But anyway, so yeah, well, I had to do a video. Why? Because Matchroom have announced with great glee, and they're very proud. They're so proud. What did they announce? Well, they have announced a triple world title header in London. That's right. Matchroom must be buzzing. the triple, the triple header in London. You know, 3 world title fights for the price of 1 in London. Blood clot. I mean, we all know. Yeah. So who's on there? So Sonny Edwards, the new signee, is headlining against Chile's Andres Campos. And we'll get into Campos. And what are the other two? I mean, I'm salivating. 3 world title fights, imagine that. We haven't had that since like the 80s days of Don King and Bob Arum, have we? Have we? I can't remember. Have we had those since? I mean, we've got 3 now in the UK. Yeah, and I remember, I'm pretty sure in the 80s, he used to have quite a lot of this at Bob Arum and Don King shows, 3 world title fights on a bill. A little look, this is just a cursory look, right? So, November 1988, Las Vegas, Michael second to none, Juan Domingo Roldan for the world IBF middleweight title, Thomas the Hitman Hearns, the legend, vs James the Heat Kinchin. WBO World Super Middleweight title. Matthew Hilton. He's Robert Hines for the IBF Super Welter, in other words, light middle title. And that was a great fight. And so was the Tommy Hearns, James the Heat Kinchin. None beat up Roldan, but I mean, look at that. Them 3 fights, 1 title bill. Promoter Bob Arum. Yeah. I was just going through memory, man. I'm going through memory. Yeah. February 1989. Azuma Nelson, the Professor, vs Mario Martinez. WBC Super Featherweight World Title. Julian Jackson. Yeah, what was his name? Was it the Heat Jackson? No, I can't remember what it was. No. It was the Hawk. Julian the Hawk Jackson. Julian Jackson, anyway. Yeah, the big hitting Julian Jackson who earned out. Yeah, Harold Bomber Graham. Yeah, knocking out Francisco de Jesus for the WBA World Super Welter light middle title. And Iron Mike Tyson. KO5 Frank Bruno. Britain's own Frank Bruno. Yeah, for the undisputed World Heavyweight title. Look at that, man. How can you compare, man? Yeah. And I seem to remember Julio Cesar Chavez did a few. I found this one, right? Anyway, Julio Cesar Chavez, Dwight Pratchett, WBC World Super Feather. Chavez had so many world title fights. It's sick if you look at it, man. Sick. And then also, okay, this one. But WBC World Cruiserweight title. Alfonso Ratliff lost to Bernard Benton. Now, okay, I mean, that's not such a big fight. But, Alfonso Ratliff, I think Tyson earned him out as well at some stage. But, the Cruiserweight title was in its infancy. It's still a world title. Yeah. And what was the main event? Larry Holmes. He's Michael Spinks for the RBF World Heavyweight title. 3 world title fights there on a Don King show. Yeah. And what do we get? What do we get with Matchroom, yeah? Yeah, sorry about the background noise, the scratching, I got a new, what's it called, microphone coming tomorrow, I hope. So hopefully that'll end. It's annoying me too. Yeah, we get better in the UK. We get better. I'm talking about the Enigma, the ultra talented, swift of fist and swift of feet, one half of the Croydon and Klitschko's, the one and only Showtime Sonny Edwards. Edwards. And that's not all, man. Oh, no, 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 no. No, it gets way better than that. Way, way better than that. Huh? We've got the talented icon of female boxing, Ellie Scotney, the IBF World Super Bantam Champion, defending against Shamika Johnson. What are you saying? Yeah? Huh? Oh, not only that, the one, the only, fighting out of the beautiful city of Billericay, Essex, Nina Hughes, fighting the equally slag-faced, based like a builder's elbow, Shannon Courtney. I mean, bloody hell. Look at that. Aren't we lucky in the United Kingdom to have the first ever 3-time World Championship triple header? Sonny Showtime Edwards versus Andres the unknown Campos, and he's a bum, and I'll tell you about him later. And the ridiculously whack female boxing champions, Ellis Scotney and Shannon Courtney. I mean, blood. Muhammad Ali's on the bill as well. Yeah, obviously not that Muhammad. There's another woman, Shannon Ryan. There's three women on this bill. And Big Johnny Fisher, no doubt he'll be beating up a bum. And then talk about Chinese and prawn balls or chow mein with his fat, obese dad. I mean, like I said, I think it's quite. I like to see families get on and all that, and his dad supporting his son. I think it's great, and he sells all the tickets. But for crying out loud, man, that fat lump, man. I mean, it's for his own good, man. It's for his own good, man. Stop eating so much, you pig. You know what I'm saying? And it's not great, man. It's not good. It's not good role model for your son. But anyway, yeah. So. I mean, I'm not even bothered looking into Eddie Scotney's and Shamika Johnson or Nini. I've never heard of these ones. Shamika Johnson. I don't know, man. She's from Australia. I thought she must be from the hood, but I was wrong. Shamika sound like Taquisha, Shanika, Letitia, all them names you get from the hood. No, she's Aussie. Nina Hughes. As I said, she's from Essex. Yeah, she's a dog. I've got no idea anything. I never even heard about Shannon Courtney. You've all heard of because they pushed her so much in the papers. You know, she is. She is one hatchet-faced old dog. People say, you know, I used to get a lot on the lads. Would you rump her up in it back in the day? Yeah, but only so I could laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, 3 world title fights, and you got to look at the like I said. Admittedly, the Sonny Edwards fight is a genuine fight. It's the IBF world title. Yeah. Now, he is ranked number 2 in the world below Jesse Rodriguez by BoxRec. I mean, BoxRec, the algorithm. I don't know, man. It's you could have him number 1. I would, but this is flyweight. There's hardly anyone. I mean, you look at the people that are there. You've never heard of any of them, and they're all manlets. They're dwarves. Who cares, man? Put it this way, right? When we had the original weights, whenever they were done, I can't remember, the Victorian times, 8 stone was, I don't know, it's equivalent, probably about 10 stone now. People are a lot smaller, The equivalent to flyweight then would have been 6 stone and a half or something like that. Come on, blood. That's how much respect I got for the flyweight division. 0. Certainly after the 1950s, it's just a joke division, Croydon Klitschko's. But he's fighting Sonny. Sonny is fighting a guy called Andres Campos from Chile. Now, Chile is not exactly a hotbed of fighting. This guy is number 51 in the world. 51. He's unbeaten, right? Andres Campos. You know, and but you know, who's he beaten? I don't know. His best win. His last fight against a guy, 22 wins and 12 losses. Before that, 21 wins and 9 losses and 2 draws. 37 wins, 7. I mean, these guys have it. You know, the last 5 guys have had loads, look like journeymen, and they are. All until you get down. Well, basically, just beating journeymen until you get down. Oh, Pedro Villegas, 12 unbeaten, 12. Yeah? And then you look at Pedro, and Pedro, man, has now since then had 4 losses. Yeah? And when he fought Andres, right? He fought 2 debutants and 4 guys who'd never registered a win. Yeah, that shows how poor his, how poor his record is. You know, and he's been beaten up by a guy who's had only 3 fights. He was knocked out by him, and so this guy, despite being unbeaten when Campos, when Andres, when my man from Chile, Andres Campos, beat him, you know, turns out to be not even world class, not even close to world class. You know, so they basically got this utter bum, yeah, called Campos, and. Number 50 in the world according to BoxRec. Like I said, BoxRec's always it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and he definitely deserves not to be any higher than that. He certainly doesn't deserve to be fighting for the world title. He is, however, the number 1 flyweight in Chile, although there's only 3 of them. And he's probably, I bet he's fought them and beat them as well. Let's have a look. Ramon Velasquez. Yeah. No. Number 2 is Ramon Velasquez, who lost a unanimous decision to Campos, and he got stopped by Campos. So, I mean, come on, man. This is just pathetic, man. Let's see what the number 2 from Chile is. Sorry, that was a number 3. No, the number 2 in Chile hasn't fought Campos, but he's only had 3 fights, and he lost to the aforementioned Ramon Velasquez. But I mean, that's we got. I mean, I won't say he's an utter bum. He's managed to scrape 15 wins with 4 KOs, so he's a slightly deadlier puncher than Sonny. You know, marginally, because Sonny has got 4 KOs in 19 fights, for a KO percentage of 21%. The killer Andros, 26% KO. So, you know, I mean, you know, the only question obviously is, can Sonny stop him? I would say probably not. He's a very safety first guy. We don't know if Campos can take a shot, you know, because he's never fought anyone good. But, you know, that fight, man. I mean, it's pathetic, man. And that's what we've been treated to in this triple world title bill, which includes 3 women fights. Johnny Fisher, Muhammad Ali, Shavon C4 Clark. I mean, he's going nowhere either. So, yeah, good luck to him. Good luck to him. Where's it? Wembley Arena in Wembley. I mean, I think a lot of free tickets are going to be dished out for that one. Sonny don't sell no tickets. Women's boxing never sells any tickets. Johnny, Johnny, that's why they got Johnny Fisher. They dragged Big Johnny to sell 2,500 tickets, you know, to watch him beat up a bum. I mean, Johnny saves the day here, man. I hope he's getting well paid for that, Johnny. You know, he's fairly limited, but, you know, I don't mind an unbeaten puncher. But, yeah, there we go. There's your triple header. I don't know about you, man, but as soon as the tickets come out, I'm buying. I want ringside for this one.